There was a woman in Paris. Her husband was a great intellectual, a journalist, a Jew. The Nazis came to Paris in the spring of 1940. They rounded up 76,000 Parisians and her husband and sent him to the killing centers. To Buchenwald, notorious concentration camp. And for 2 years, she got letters for 2 years. And then 2 years of silence. Silence. Finally, she fell in love with a Lebanese. In those days, Lebanon was French. In spring 1945, Germany surrendered. By August, Paris was liberated, and she went every day. Perhaps it was the Gare du Nord. She went every day because of the 76,000 who were taken. The 2,280 were returning by train. The survivors, the victims who had survived. And she was there giving coffee and donuts with others. When they came off the train, they could barely eat. They sipped the coffee and they nibbled on the donut. One day, a man came off the train and he stood before her. He was all bones and hollow eyes. And he stood before her silently, staring. He knew her. But who was he? So thin, so broken. Slowly, she realized it was her husband. She took him to their dear journey's friend, and they nursed him. They nursed him back to health. She gave up the Lebanese. How could she not? It was hard. It was hard. He was so close to death. He could barely eat. They didn't know. Ever after, he always needed a cane and her.